and welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca and I am here with a monthly meal prep video. Every month I do a large grocery haul for the month and then I follow it with a meal prep that is for the month and also for the week. Now my meal prep style is basically prep whenever I can. There are times when I can spend a day and get a lot done, like I did in my last meal prep video where I made tequila lime chicken, chicken chili, and a cauliflower cilantro rice. But I don't always have that time, so I will just do whatever I can when I can. So I just chopped up the veggies. So this is for today. We got some celery, carrots, red peppers, and cucumber with the Bolt House Ranch dressing. And then I've got some celery and cucumbers sliced up for later in the week. And then we also grilled some chicken. And this, we're gonna eat, a portion of it today, and then the rest will be for salads for the week. So I'm not gonna toss everything in buffalo sauce. We also made bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers, and with a twist because I was able to actually make them a third the calories of a normal bacon wrapped jalapeno because I am still trying to lose some weight. Insides, we left some of the seeds, we took most of the insides out, and then I whipped up a low-fat cream cheese with garlic, onion powder, salt, pepper, paprika, and then cilantro and parsley. That's on the inside, and then we wrapped it with just half a slice of thick cut bacon. one whole bacon wrapped jalapeno is only 35 calories compared to what you would get at the grocery store, at least like our local deli. It's 99 calories per one. So I can basically have 3 for one, and that's amazing. Let's see how they actually turn out. That's always the question. We made it. Now let's see what happens. Now some of the bacon fell off of some of them, but for the most part it stayed on. And they are super good. Some are very spicy, some are a little mild spicy. And next time I might put less cilantro in it, but it's delicious. You can dip it in ranch if you want, but we just had it straight up. So instead of the little smokies, which we could not find in the grocery store because, you know, everyone and their mother was in there and buying them, bought them all up, I decided to get some turkey smoked sausages. So this I'm going to leave whole, but this I'm going to cut up into discs, and then I'm going to add some G. Hughes Original and then just a splash of Jameson. So they are like the little bourbon, although that's whiskey, smokies, and they'll be delicious. Alright, we've got our cocktail smokies going, and I put it on high. I'm going to let it start on high for maybe an hour or so, and then turn it down to low, because we still have a couple hours before we're going to eat this, and it's all fully cooked. It just really has to warm through. And I have done it where I have cooked it too long, like all day, and you do not need it to be cooked all day, because then it just kind of disintegrates, and then it's not very good. It doesn't have that pop that you like from a sausage. I'm just going to start prepping some hamburgers. So I just have a pound of beef there, and I'm going to weigh them out into 4-ounce patties. And bought a huge thing of salmon, I wanted to be able to prep that, because I was not going to freeze, you know, the 4 pounds that we bought, or however much. I don't remember exactly how much we bought, but I did not want to freeze the whole thing. So I just ended up cutting the salmon into fillets and portioning that 2 fillets per bag, and then freezing that. And then each week I can just take out whatever I want and season it however I want. In addition to that, we made a Cincinnati style chili, which I will have a separate video for that. I just want to make a dedicated recipe video for the Cincinnati style chili, because I'd like to make it 3 ways. And if you're from Cincinnati, you will know why I'm saying no pun intended. I do like to bake my bacon in the oven. I cook it at 400 for about 20 to 25 minutes. I will make it a little underdone if I plan to reheat it later, which I'm doing now because I'm making it for sandwiches, and then Taylor also likes to have it for breakfast. Sometimes I'll add it to a Cobb salad, or I'll put it in a sandwich. And I do save my bacon grease. So you will see the grease on the bacon, and I pour that into a dish, and I use that mainly for my green beans. If I get the regular sliced bacon, I have like 3 or 4 extra slices that I either have to place on top of the bacon or somewhere else, and nothing gets evenly cooked. So I love getting the thick cut because it fits my pan perfectly and everything gets cooked perfectly. We made some Copycat Starbucks reduced fat breakfast sandwiches. However, I did not have to use the turkey bacon. I used real bacon and made them less calories and more delicious. Now, I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but I really wanted them to be thin and flat and round so they would fit on my English muffin without falling off. Now, I've tried to do this in my muffin tin before and they just stick to it. So it would probably work if I had silicone cups or if I had extra biscuit rings that I can basically place on the pan and make a mold. But I just weigh out the egg whites so I know exactly how much of everything, how many calories and protein and fat and carbs are in what I'm making. And then I just keep the spatula moving constantly to create little rounds with the egg whites. And then I season them with everything but the bagel seasoning. I add some Swiss cheese, and I also add 1 slice of real bacon.